All right, we'll call this meeting to order. First thing that we do and approve March 19th, 2024.
Yeah, supposed to have a public hearing before that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. On
Road ordinances.
posted road ordinance.
Oh, okay. All right, well, we'll open the public meeting for posted road ordinance.
So the posted road draft ordinance has been on the town website for anybody to review. Just shortly describe what it is. It's one that covers the posting of, weight posting of roads. Not just in the spring, but any time of year. And, this actually has been, I guess we've been posting roads forever, but we didn't have an ordinance, so there's no real enforcement mechanism. So this ordinance gives the road commissioners the authority to, actually call people on it and, bring them to task and a way to manage it. So basically, anybody have any questions about it? It's, pretty straightforward. It's an ordinance that the selectmen vote on, so it doesn't require a town meeting, but it does require a hearing. That's what we're here for.
So I guess I'm Dean Wood. I have a question.
Yeah.
So Woods Mill Road has been posted. Are you the road commissioner?
Yep.
Okay, so that's a commercially zoned property that I run my business out of, and I'm running 2 trucks out of it. So that shouldn't be posted.
I'd have to look into what the law actually states. I think it would allow you to be able to use it when you business.
Right.
But as far as it would be posted to the other trucks, that wouldn't be going to your business.
Well, I could see if they were in a landowner, right? So if they was a logger or something like that, and they were in there, then you could post it to them.
Correct.
But, so should that road be posted at all? That's my question.
Well,
Or do you post it with exceptions? How do you work that?
I'd have to dig into that a little bit more.
I know, so that road never was posted until the last couple of years, and it's like, all right, so this is new. But I haven't been running my big trucks in there until the last year or so.
Right.
But I run low beds and all kinds of stuff in there, so
He has the option to post it and then issue permits.
Yeah.
And then, but it's really, I'll leave it to the management or the road commissioner to do it and figure out who gets access to what. We've got several roads that are really getting beat up.
Yep.
So, but you could regionally say, drive around,
Yep.
That's really what it's.
I mean, if you could drive around, if I had other access to it, right?
Right, I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So that's what the purpose of the ordinance is, so. Chris will look into it.
I can definitely look into that. I don't, where you're running a business out of there, I don't see any problem with it, basically. I'm not gonna be.
I mean, so I don't intend to run loaded trucks in there right now, but we may.
Right.
It's hard to say, because
Yeah.
we're looking at a mulch business maybe someday down the road.
And I get that.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is, if you get somebody that's, say, I don't know, we'll say it's across from Freddy's Feast, goes in and starts logging in the springtime, that's really what most is realistically
I get
about.
it.
It's not necessarily about you doing business on it as much as it is keeping unnecessary heavy traffic off from it, keeping dump trucks from hauling in gravel every day, all day long, or, putting in something like that just to save up the road for no actual purpose when they could wait.
So as long as we can figure that out, that's okay.
Yeah. We could figure something out.
Yeah, I'm sure we could, yeah. Because it's your business to attend to, so, yeah.
I commend Chris for paying attention to it. He's been after us for a couple of years now to work this. I think it's worthwhile.
Yeah, especially, Fremont Avenue, that's really gonna stay,
But what is the plan for that? I mean, so that gets a lot of traffic, even if it's not truck traffic, it gets a lot of traffic.
I mean, it's been talked about just to shut it off to, like Manchester Road, under 16,000 or something, you know,
Right.
keep the trucks off of it until, you know, we can get a budget enough to fix it.
I mean, because that's on wet ground all the time.
Right,
So
it's gonna continue to
that
be
gets
shaped
solved
up,
up.
so.
Yeah.
Always water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a guy pumping water into it all the time. Yeah, but I feel bad for the guy.
Yeah, of course, you gotta get it out of your
Full of water
basement
all the
somehow,
time.
but, yeah. Doesn't matter, go right back in as soon as he puts it on the ground. It's a revolving cycle.
Yeah, good thing Ronnie Grattan doesn't have a problem.
Yeah. Anything else?
I mean, I'm good, we can work through that, we'll be okay.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
Any other comment? All right, I'll close this public hearing then. All right, now we'll open the regular meeting. First thing, review and approve March 19th, 2024 minutes.
We approve the minutes.
All in favor?
You said with my mission.
Thank you.
Make it work.
You can read the website.
Yeah.
I had one person call down to the shop, worried that we were gonna post the roads year round, all of them. How are we gonna build the houses?
Well, it was like when I was driving truck, I mean, when Murphy was always posted, I had to get home.
Yeah.
So that never bothered me, I just didn't know where to say anything, so it's just more, you have to use it, you have to, you know.
Right, yeah.
And if you're empty, it's really okay, so
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, I wasn't always empty all the time, you know.
I can't stop an empty truck.
All right, read and approve April 2nd, 2024 warrants.
I move that they be accepted as written.
Second,
All in favor? Tax abatement, property, 879, Peacock Trail, tax map 11, lot 37, dash 02. That's the one we discussed.
Last time.
Yeah.
Was there a form that, another form that was required? This is the letter that I did, but I thought somebody mentioned that there was a form that was required. Not there where,
I'll have to, ask Debbie, I guess.
I think she said it was something that Danielle had put together.
Okay.
But this is just a letter to document it, that we voted on it. For the record. Indicating why we're doing it.
Mechanical Services Incorporated, main control proposal and contract.
Yeah, this is the renewal contract period for May 1st year to April 30th next year. So have them on standby and do the periodic maintenance and checks and whatnot.
Yeah, I think we've done pretty good by it. They've been here when we needed them.
This is at the annual cost of $1,900, $1,910. I move if we sign the contract.
I'll second it. All in favor?
There's only needs one, so it'll be recorded.
And next thing is the use of town farm to extend walking paths.
So I sent an email to, White,
Yep.
telling him that, I think we need to have a public hearing to talk about the proposal, and asking if he would be available to talk about what he might provide,
Yep.
what benefits the town would be, et cetera. He said yes, he would be, anytime after the night. So I guess the question to us was when, if, what. The other thing I thought about was, do we wanna think about logging it a little bit first? I don't know, someone said that.
About what?
Cutting a selective cut on the town farm. That there might be some trees that are harvestable size.
There's some pretty nice big pines in there, the kind of pretty to have.
Yeah, I know, well, that's the two things that got away.
No, I get it.
The price of looking at or the price of money in the bank, you know?
It was cut about the same time I cut my, what I call the upper lot. Ricky Day was there cutting, and somebody else was cutting before him, 2 or 3 years. There was a windstorm that came in and knocked down a bunch of trees, and Ricky Day cut it. It's been cut a couple times in the last
Town
20
farm?
years. What?
He cut the town farm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember it too, yeah.
Okay.
Someone said that's where they got the lumber for the 3 fire stations, from the town farm. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've read that from 1 or 2 folks. That was before my time.
Might be. Yeah, I think you're right, yeah.
I think it was local lumber, anyway, I don't know what it came from there, but, talk to somebody, a forester, to have them come look and see.
It'd be worth it, I suppose.
Well, it's selective cut, and then you're not gonna make too much of that.
I think what he said, what he proposing was just to make a path around the exterior of the thing.
Okay.
Have you seen the plan that he had for his property?
No.
It's just a straight path all the way around the perimeter.
Okay.
And, what he said briefly was he would do the same thing, extend it around the perimeter, and maybe one cut through the middle straight, so that he could, somebody out there and had an emergency.
Oh, yeah, somebody coming up.
Back a little quicker instead of going all the way around.
Yeah. Yeah.
It sounds like, he isn't planning to weave in and around and, find scenic locations or bubbling brooks or
Simple as possible.
Huh?
Keep it as simple as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, maybe we could get somebody to look at it.
Yeah, we'll see if there's anything in the area of cutting.
It's time to do it.
Yeah.
How many acres does that encompass over there for us, for the town? 110?
Somewhere around there, that's the standard lot size. The reason I thought it was because, Don White mentioned, he said, there's trees there that are mature and probably should be harvested.
Well, let them go to waste.
Yeah.
And he says that they're gonna fall down at some point.
Yeah, yeah. We can do that.
All right, well, we'll see if we can find someone to look at it for us.
All right, carry over ARPA funds for TIF attention. I don't know, we have anything left in there.
Yeah. So, last April 18th, in our selectmen's meeting, we voted to extend the $30,000 town funding for the TIF consultant. It was approved in the 23 budget. We extended it over to this year, the 24 budget. And I propose that we extend it again because, we still gotta finish our negotiations with Glendale if they're gonna build this facility for the farm.
Yeah.
And it's the credit enhancement portion of the agreement.
Honestly, we're not done with the attorney yet.
We're not done with the attorney. I think we're pretty close. But I don't think anything's gonna happen right away, probably not until after the middle of the year.
Yeah.
Then what happens after that is Glendale has said that they will reimburse us. And, right now, we have spent about $19,000 of the $30,000. So we should get all that back.
Okay, yep.
They kinda gulped when I mentioned the number, but it is what it is.
Yep.
So I would move that we extend the, funding for the, TIF consultant, over to FY 25. We don't have to put it in the budget again.
Now, we don't have this on the agenda, the sand did. Is that due today?
Yeah.
Next week.
Next week?
Next week.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the 9th.
Oh, okay, so we got plenty of time for all of them to come in, okay. And you see it on my desk.
Out of curiosity, who's that?
Gorham. All right, well, until next week. And reminders, we have a staff meeting, last budget meeting tomorrow, starting at 2. That's it. Don, you got anything?
I'm all set.
Joe?
I've been thinking I may ask the planning board to meet every Thursday for a little while because we got so much in front of us.
Really?
4 conditional use permits, maybe 5, plus the ordinance revisions.
Wow.
I don't wanna do it, I mean, you guys will double my pay though.
Okay, hey.
Add another zero to it.
I approve.
Yeah, thanks.
That's it. Kathy, you got it?
I'm good, thanks. I don't have anything, thank you.
Chad? Chris?
As far as the highway department goes, we're gonna have a wicked big storm coming in. Everything's ready to go, trucks are ready, guys are ready, we got a plan laid out, so it should go smooth, it should go nice and easy.
Should.
Should, I know, I said the word. So we should be ready for that, and then, other than that, I think that's pretty much it on my end. As far as the fire service side of it goes, annual hose testing got done.
Yep.
Or getting done currently.
I guess they've been there since 8 o'clock this morning?
Yeah.
Good day to be on the swings.
And I'll tell you what, I'm watching them humping up hose today, I won't complain if they're
Probably get shit out of you then.
They're getting real tired, you can
Yeah.
tell. By the end of the trucks, they were like, ooh, dragging.
10 hours already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wanna be rolling hose all day like that.
No.
And then, some happy news. There is a new baby in town.
Oh, really?
Called Avi Sanders.
Really?
Born yesterday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yesterday, really?
April Fool's baby. He wanted me to share that news for you guys, so you know.
Born in Baldwin.
Born in Baldwin, 100% born in Baldwin. On a Pleasant Road Farm.
True Baldwin native.
True Baldwin native.
Right, yeah.
There's not too many of those anymore.
No.
Not any coming anyways. There's a few left, but not too many new ones.
Depending on the storm, there might be somebody have to celebrate that.
Other than that, we're plugging away on getting everything else done.
Good.
So,
Good.
that's all I got.
I see you sent that out to Department of Labor the other day.
Friday.
Yep, we're still working on it.
Yeah.
We haven't 100% completed, but we're completed-ish. I got documents that we gotta send there, but I gotta get Sanders down here so I can have the key
Wow.
to get into the cabinet, so. We'll get that squared away here shortly this week, hopefully,
Yeah.
so.
Okay. Anything on it?
Well, nothing.
Well,
Yeah. If you don't mind, I move that we, pass the, discussed posted road ordinance restricting vehicle weight on public ways in the town of Alden.
Make a motion?
Yep.
I'll second it.
all right, all in favor?
So that, find somewhere to stamp that with a date.
Should Debbie attest it, maybe?
Maybe, there's, generally though, I don't know that it's required, but I'm gonna sign right here.
We still need to do the fire department one too.
That one
Steve?
that one needs a special town meeting or a town meeting.
The fire department.
Yeah. That's not one that, select board.
Right, but we need to, I don't know if it needs to be attested or it needs to be finalized. Steve has the Word document form of it, so he just needs to change the wording from,
We did a
to adopted.
Did we do special?
Yeah, it's all been
Yeah.
adopted and everything, it's
Yeah.
been passed, it just needs to have the signatures and
Yeah.
finalized.
So the date at the top, instead of draft, it needs to say adopted and the date, and then you guys sign it, and maybe Debbie too, I don't know. But he's got the Word document, version that needs to be amended, that's all.
I can see if I can get that pulled up on the computer. Maybe tomorrow I'll have it ready.
Yep. So I can post it online.
It should be in the Google Drive, so I should be able to pull it off.
That's it.
I think it was like, was it November 14th
Good.
or something like that?
I went into the binder grade the other day after that meeting.
Yeah.
And it was really interesting.
It was.
Yeah, he did a lot of work to
Yeah.
do that. I had some pictures of my own,
Cool.
I had my family, so. Yeah, so that was pretty interesting.
It was, a lot of people came forward and just had comments or added stuff in,
Yeah,
answered some questions
Oh, yeah, that's good, yeah, done a lot of work, that's pretty interesting. I don't have anything, so, do I hear a motion to close the meeting, wait a minute, yeah, close the meeting.
And move to close the meeting.
We've got an executive session.
Okay. Okay.
So-
Yeah.
Go to that, then we'll close the meeting.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
close the meeting after that. Okay, yes, you're right. Okay, I move the select board into executive session pursuant of one MSRA, section 405, 6A, you know, that.
Second.
Don't say that.
So how's Lori?